Okay, you guys, if you've been scrolling Zillow and you are at midnight and at 1 a.m. and then at 3 o'clock and you're just constantly on there wondering, should I buy? You know what? I am going to tell you something surprising as a top realtor. I am going to tell you that this might not actually be the right moment for you to buy something here in Tenafly or any of our other Bergen County towns. I am Stacey Esser, and I help people like you guys make these decisions all the time. You can reach me at 201-292-0011. Let's go over the reasons why it might not actually be a good thing for you to buy. Number one, your timing is too short, your timing. First, let's talk about time. Tenafly is a high-priced, low-inventory market, and the numbers have been moving very fast. Median list price here is around mid-1718, and prices across Bergen County have climbed roughly 7 to 10% year over year. And that's amazing if you already own, but it also means your entry ticket is very pricey. If you don't see yourself staying in that house for the next 5 to 7 years, buying might not make sense between closing costs on the way in, potential renovations to make the home truly livable, and then transaction costs to sell if you need to move. You may not be giving yourself enough time to grow your equity. So if you're thinking, I might be relocating my kids, schools, plans might change, or my job situation isn't locked in, renting in Tenafly or nearby town for a couple years could actually be a smarter move. It lets you enjoy everything we have to offer, and it keeps your options open. All right, reason number two you might not want to buy is your cash may be better off somewhere else. Let's talk about this. Your cash in a town where the median home is well into the 7 figures, your down payment plus closing costs can easily reach into hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's a lot of money to lock into one address. It means that much of your cash is going to be tied up with no room for emergencies and no budget for furniture or repairs and nothing left for other goals like paying off high interest debts or funding a business or just having some breathing room, and that may be a red flag. Sometimes renting a beautiful home in Tenafly or neighboring town with a smaller upfront cash commitment gives you more flexibility and less stress. You can keep a stronger safety cushion, invest your cash, invest in your career or your business, and build your financial foundation so that when you do buy, you're not house poor from day one. Reason number 3, not to buy. The monthly payment looks okay, but the real cost doesn't. Reason number 3, you're only looking at the mortgage payment. Yes, mortgage rates have eased a bit, which is great from their peak, but they're still hovering in maybe the low 6s potentially. And New Jersey has recently seen some of the highest average mortgage rates in the country. That's before you layer on everything else that comes along with living here. Owning in Tenafly means there are very high property taxes, homeowners insurance, utilities on larger homes, ongoing maintenance, plus the surprise expenses like roofs and furnace and flooding and older homes and trees. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And it is obviously your responsibility, not a landlord. So if covering all of that would leave you feeling very squeezed every month or force you to cut back on things that really matter to you and you don't want to cut back, like savings for college or, vacation funds or investing in a business, this might not be the right time for you to buy. All right, reason number 4, you shouldn't buy is if you're buying out of pressure, not readiness. Another big one that we see are people buying because of emotional pressure. Maybe your friends are all buying, your parents are telling you, you have to buy, throwing money away on rent or scrolling social media and feeling like you're so far behind. Here is the truth. In a premium market like Tenafly in our surrounding area, the stakes are very high. This is not your starter condo for free $400,000. This is multi-million-dollar plus long-term commitment. You want to make that decision from a place of clarity and readiness, not from a fear of missing out. If your gut's telling you, I am not ready, that is worth listening to. Renting for a few years while you make and stock away more cash, maybe get a promotion, maybe understand if this is really what you want. That is going to be a safer, more comfortable bet for you. And reason number 5, the numbers say renting wins for now. That's right. Sometimes it's not even about how you feel, it's just the math. When you actually compare what you would be spending renting versus owning for the next few years, including taxes, maintenance, and opportunity costs, renting can come out cheaper. especially if you're not staying long term. So this is exactly why I want you guys to run your own numbers instead of just going off of headlines. I have a really cool calculator. Should I rent? Should I own? I'm going to put the link in the comments below. And I want you to use that calculator, which is rent versus buy, and open your eyes maybe and just really dig into what you're really in this for, and is it really comfortable? How much would a Tenafly home cost you at your price point? How much would you put down? What are the interest rates you're likely to get? What would you pay in rent instead? And how long do you think you would stay? And then you're going to compare it, the total cost of owning versus renting over that time. And it shows you in dollars which option actually comes out ahead for you. And after you run it, if the calculator is telling you, you know what? Renting wins for now. That's not a failure, you guys. It's a smart, strategic decision. And it looks like buying still makes sense. If it looks like buying still makes sense, well, at least you're now going to move forward with your eyes wide open. And I want you to watch my other video on how to win as a buyer, because if you are a buyer for real, like all of this you dug in, then you need to figure out how to be ready, willing, and able as a buyer, and not just say you want to buy. We can help you with all of those things so you're not just spinning your wheel. So I guess the goal is watching this video and then watching my other video on how to be a good buyer is to get off the hamster wheel. And that's how we help you really win whether you want to buy or not. So I'm Stacey Esser with Stacey Esser Group. If you want to meet with anybody on my team or get some more strategic advice on why you shouldn't buy, you can reach me at 201-292-0011 or just book a strategy session below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.